Recording, 1, 2, 3. All right. Good morning, and we're here for our Paqui chip challenge. And so these are the Paqui Haunted Ghost Pepper Tortilla Chips, and we're excited to try this. Like I said, we've tried the not hot green chips, and they're tasty. They got a little kick to them, but these are freaking hot, and we're going to each attempt to have one serving, which is about 10 chips. And you'll notice on the table we don't have milk, but we do have hot coffee. So if you know anything about spicy and hot and the chemical reaction of it, the heat is caused by a chemical called capsaicin, and it's a lot like vanilla, and it kind of just kicks open all your taste buds and just ruins your mouth. So that's what we're going to try and do here. We are doing this for the glory of God in an attempt to raise awareness for our mission as we're trying to reach Japan with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So, into the bowl from the bag. Get all those crumbs out. It doesn't smell too bad. A little seasoning in the bottom, but so nothing against the Paqui people, but you know, we this is not their fault. What do you got? You're gonna pick out 10 chips.
Yes.
In the bowl. All right. So let's try to get whole-size chips. Not too many. There's 1, 2.
This bag's been through a lot.
A little bit. So we decided to do this when we found these at the store because they are a good company, and we do like their brand, and we thought that the flavor was great, and so we tried to decide, something else. We're not exactly pepperheads, but we're willing to do this because we love Jesus and we love Japan, and if we're willing to do this, maybe we can encourage some other people to do something else. I totally lost count. Which is great, because this is your bowl.
Good, because I estimated.
Looks like yours, yeah, because they're doing like solid chips. Looks like your bowl's better than mine. But I'm going to start with this one. I want to start with this one. This one looks really dark and a lot of flavor on it. So I would say that we're eating with the chopsticks because I don't want to get any of this flavoring on my fingers and accidentally get it into my pores as I wipe my head with sweat. So, itadakimasu. What do we got? Ready? Rock and roll. Kanpai. So I will say it's a good corn tortilla. Nice and crisp and crunchy. Definitely very corny. The heat is building. It is a kind of a salty, sharp heat. And it has risen to levels that I would say are much less than comfortable. So, let's keep going. Yeah. I'm definitely going to start feeling sweaty before too long. What do you got?
Quite savory.
Savory? Yes. It is definitely, it's not a sweet heat. It's not overly salty, but it is definitely very piquant, very, very hot. So if you are like a raw habanero, popping them in your mouth, kind of person, these would definitely be chips for you.
But they still have taste. They put like garlic powder on chips.
Oh, yeah. We should talk
You
about
can
that.
taste that.
So it's ground corn, canola oil, salt, ghost pepper, potato starch, cayenne pepper, chipotle pepper powder, cane sugar, natural flavor, yeast extract, onion powder, garlic powder, and chili powder. So there is more than just heat there. There is an awful lot of flavor as well. Try to stay there. So. Whew.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do taste that garlic and onion coming through.
Quite a pleasant crunch, really.
Yes.
Ah.
I can feel my brow moistening with the dew of the sweat from the spice. I also feel my mouth getting more and more thirsty, and knowing that the only relief I have right now is hot coffee.
That's not gonna help.
No. Well, the acids in the coffee and the heat actually quicken the reaction of the capsaicin on your taste buds. The acid kind of dissolves that natural saliva barrier, making your tongue more susceptible to the flavors. And then the heat is a catalyst that increases the reaction speed and rate. So all it does is it takes the pain and kicks it up a notch. I can also feel a tear growing in my left eye.
Uh-oh.
So, like right here, I got a tear welling in the corner of my eye.
I think I got a cut.
Uh-oh.
Dorito mouth.
You got Dorito mouth? Woo. That's sad.
Yeah.
All right. I think I started with more than you.
You guys have to play the video again to see.
I've also been talking more than you, but maybe we should have weighed these out on the scale. Too late now. Whew. So, we are raising support as missionaries to get to Japan, and we're just desperate to reach the lost in Japan. Less than 1/2 of 1% of Japanese people identify as evangelical Christians, and there simply aren't enough churches, missionaries, or church members to reach all the people in Japan at a very quick rate. So it's not uncommon for the average Japanese person to not even know somebody who has read the Bible, knows the name of Jesus Christ, can explain the gospel. All right, I'm holding on to my chair.
I'm holding on to my weights.
Because this hurts. Doing it for Jesus.
Ooh.
So, oh man, that was so dark.
Ooh, I got one of those.
I'm gonna save that. I think that was like the first one I pulled out, or you pulled out for me. So,
I find only the best for you.
yes, thank you. I do only the best for you.
Ooh.
So, as a family, we've been spending the last 2 years learning Japanese and learning Japanese culture, watching Japanese television, and just doing everything we can to enculturate ourselves with everything Japanese. So,
I don't think this is Japanese.
no, but it seems to me that it belongs in a Japanese game show. Oh, look.
Well.
You want to say a few things while I finish my bowl? Describe your experience as I cry.
Well. First 5 weren't bad. I mean, pretty good chips. You can actually taste them too. That's nice. But then I got a little bit stuck in my throat.
My lips are melting.
Having that little bit stuck in my throat, that was not pleasant. The Dorito mouth, that was not pleasant. You don't think you're enjoying this?
No, I'm not enjoying it at all. What was your clue, Captain Obvious?
Well, I don't know. Then there's that time when I had to do the Vader breathing.
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely breathe it, and you can feel it burning down the back of your throat.
Without getting a chip stuck in the back of your throat?
Yes, without.
Oh, I had to get the chip stuck in the back of my throat.
So tell me about Japan.
So, Japan is an island nation.
How many people?
126 million. High population density. That's why it's got some of the largest cities on the planet, and the largest city on the planet.
Yeah, the Tokyo metro area clocks in at about 37 million people.
That's a lot of people.
Last chip, and it's that darkest one with all that flavor on it.
Enjoy that.
My entire mouth is melting.
Uh-oh.
Not just on fire, but melting. Like I can feel like my tongue collapsing in on itself, running away, hiding, screaming in fear.
How colorful.
Yes.
Ooh. Save darkest for last?
Yeah. Well, while I'm dying eating this chip, how about you tell us about Japanese, the language itself?
Ooh. Well, with their 3 alphabets, it isn't easy. First alphabet's like 48. Then there's katakana, that's 46. Then there's kanji, 50,000.
So yes, they have 3 different writing systems that they use all at the same time, even in the same sentence. They've got hiragana for native words, katakana, which are a little kind of sharper, kind of more curvy things for borrowed words, like foreign inventions, names of places, countries, cities, foreign names, like, you know, I'm Tony and he's Gideon.
Yes.
So it comes out different in Japanese. Also, they borrowed a whole bunch of the Chinese kanji, but they use them in a completely different way. And it makes it very, very difficult to read and learn the language. And sorry, I'm kind of suffering through the pain here as I can feel the tear is now starting to dribble down my cheek.
You have to blow your nose.
No, I do not have to blow my nose.
Me neither.
Blowing your nose is something that is really looked down upon in Japanese culture. They'd rather you just suck it up.
Good. Thanks for holding it in.
The hanami, excuse you. And interesting enough, the Japanese word for the mucus or snot is hanamizu, which translates into nose water. Now I've got some stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, don't we all?
I want to get rid of it.
Too bad.
All right, so steaming hot coffee. Not a great idea at this point.
Yours is still steaming.
Mine is. Yours is steaming. I can see it steaming.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Gideon is usually averse to having hot coffee, so. Kohi o nomimasu.
If you insist. How about I just enjoy watching you not do it? As an excuse for me not to do
I'll do it. Ready?
Okay.
It's still very hot. It just came off the coffee maker into the air pot.
Dude, hopefully your glasses are fogging up.
That's from the steam rising from the tears in my eyes. It's still very hot. I'm afraid of it. Oh, yes. That's a whole brand new level.
Well, glad somebody's enjoying themselves.
Yeah. We do have milk in the refrigerator, but we are not having it on standby just so that you can have the pleasure of this. Please feel free to share this video from our YouTube on social media. drive some traffic
way
to
too hot.
Yes, very, very hot. Drive some traffic to our
Not the
website.
chemical hot. I burnt my tongue.
That too.
I can't feel anything. I got nothing.
You got nothing.
That kind of defeats the purpose.
Oh man, lucky. So drive traffic to our website. There's a lot of information there at www.jracy7onmission.com. There's some videos, there's some information, articles, blogs, that kind of information. We desperately want to bring all of you along with us to Japan to share what God is doing through our ministry and with the local church. If you want, check out my wife Monica on Instagram at Dracy7 on Mission at Instagram, and she's got daily Bible verses. She's also been posting short videos that you've probably seen on Facebook in our stories that are daily devotions that she's been doing in English and American Sign Language for some of our deaf supporters. So thank you for our deaf supporters. Thank you for all of our prayer supporters, financial supporters, and everyone who helps make this possible. As fun as it is, I imagine it. I don't want to go there, but it'll be even more fun in about 6 to 8 hours. Ooh, man, it's so hot. So,
I'm dreading those hours to come.
please don't do this. If I was going to give anybody advice, I would tell them not to do this. Stick with one chip and then laugh it off that you did it.
Like Kamala Harris.
Oh, dude, don't go there. But don't go there. You promised me you wouldn't go there. Anyway, so, but yes, just take one chip and say that you did it. You don't need to eat a whole serving because that's very, very painful. Yes. And I would like to say that, oh goodness, that I didn't do anything to pressure Gideon into doing this. He decided to do it of his own free will. I just decided to put it on camera. And so here we are. The other family members are out. And so we're kind of left to our own devices. And it's the only time to get a quiet time to record a video like this. So thank you for your time. And I hope you enjoyed our pain. And I hope you enjoy our message from our mission. Because we firmly believe that the gospel has the power unto salvation for both the Jew, the Greek, and everybody else. And we are not ashamed to claim Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, especially in light of Easter the other day and how, his resurrection is our resurrection, and he's the first fruits of our resurrection to come at the end of all creation and eternity in heaven in his presence and in glory. So, more coffee. God bless you, and I pray that you have a much better day than I certainly will. How can you still eat those things?